Welcome to the B Team Podcast. I am your host, Josh Safran, with my co-host,
Matt Mars,
and our permanent guest,
Rob Nelson.
We're here every week to talk to you about all things Bentonville, bourbon, and business. The B Team Podcast. Be here. Welcome to the B Team Podcast. I'm your host, Josh Safran, with my co-host,
Matt Mars,
and our permanent alternate,
Jim Corbett.
See, that rings so well, permanent alternate.
Perfect. I love it.
And it's a big business card title, permanent alternate.
The more words, the better.
It sounds more official.
Right? So he's permanent.
I don't even think you said permanent with Bobby at all.
Well, he's the permanent guest.
Oh, yeah.
He's permanent guest.
Doesn't sound as
Permanent alternate sounds, it's two extra syllables.
Yeah.
But that's a big business card.
Yeah.
Permanent alternate.
Yeah.
I told you I'm going to do it on an 8.5 by 11.
I love it.
And maybe do it on a pizza box.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean,
yes,
you are filling in as an alternate on probably one of the best podcasts we're going to have.
Well, this is going to really upset Bobby because we didn't even tell him. So our normal permanent guest
This is his place.
is Rob Nelson.
yeah,
Otherwise, AKA Bobby.
yeah, Bobby,
And
Rob,
And
yep.
Rob
Chef.
is a New York-based chef that moved here who had his own pizza truck. So he is the pizza aficionado of the group.
Yeah.
And we introduced him to MJ's about a year ago.
Cool.
And he is going to be devastated. Not upset.
Well,
Yes.
we'll do.
But devastated.
We'll do it again, man.
Yeah.
We'll get everybody around the table. I like to share my pizza.
We're every Thursday for all things Bentonville business and bourbon. And I'll introduce Miles James today. When we get good guests, and all of our guests are good. Shout out to all of our guests. However, Mike Dooley in this town, everybody's got these connections and mutual friends. And Mike said, Josh, you got to have Miles on the podcast. So I said, all right. And I said, well, what does Miles do? And he goes, oh, he owns MJ. So I go, oh, that Miles.
the Miles.
Yes. So I'm like, absolutely. So we've been texting back and forth for a few weeks. And when you and I moved here, James at the Mill was the big
place to go.
That's right.
The place to go.
That's right.
One of the premier restaurants in the
It was. It was the premier restaurant in the state of Arkansas. 1994, we started. It was amazing. I was 26 years old. I was fresh back from Europe, just full of energy, and I had an opportunity with my family, and we just went for it. We just did it. It was great.
And that was your first restaurant?
That was my first restaurant. That was the first.
fabulous.
What a first restaurant.
Coming out, man. We just knocked it out of the park. It was great. It was a good
That was where we would go for special dinner,
Yeah.
for Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
I always had to put $180 in my back pocket to pay for the speeding ticket out, get Johnson, and going to JD.
Turn right. Don't turn left.
Yes.
Shout out to the cops.
Shout out to the cops down in Johnson. I'll tell you what, my kids, I still got two to put through college. Johnson Police Department, man.
I had to deal with them. I'm like, hey, man, anybody that goes into town, that's their problem. Anybody that turns right and goes towards the interstate, leave my customers alone.
Oh, they did
They're
not.
like, okay,
They
chef.
did not.
How many tickets did you get down there?
I've gotten 3 tickets in Johnson.
Really?
And 0 in the balance of Arkansas. Since
I got one when we lived down
if you're doing if you're doing 28 and a 25, they're like, whoop, whoop.
And then they're checking you for
Everything. Tough.
DWI.
Oh, please walk in the lines, touching the nose. Listen,
Is that why you stopped going to James at the Mill?
You know what? It was an expensive date. Let's put it that way.
And you're not talking about the food.
And I'm not talking about the restaurant.
Now, Miles also brought one of my favorite.
And one of my favorites.
What a good guest, huh?
here.
Kings County, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went searching for Kings County yesterday, and I found it, and I had to bring it because
I've never had this.
It's good.
It's really nice.
This one is the let's look at the label on this one. This one is the
It's the 90 proof, so it's not
the full it's the full strength. Yeah,
it's good.
yeah.
Let's see who
They
Matt
have
pours
they have a
first.
rye that's pretty good. They have a couple versions, but
And that's from New York, right?
it is. It's from New York.
Yeah.
There you go, Jim.
Yeah.
Who are you going to pour first?
Here.
Yeah.
Miles and Chris.
Get
I get a hint
them
of
around the table.
I get a hint of hot dog and roasted nuts.
little sewage.
Yeah.
Sorry about your hands there.
Dirty water dog.
And you know what? This is going to go great with? This is going to go great with one of our newest pizzas right here. This one right here on the bottom. We just did this the other day. We did this Monday for a little charity event that we did fundraiser rather.
Does that say?
This is the pink sauce with the chicken, bacon, and caramelized onion.
Just slide that one right over. Don't worry about it.
That's the one.
Look at that.
You want to try that?
Let's open this hush puppy up.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's 4 slices. 2 for me.
Yep.
One for Matt, 1 for Miles. This is exciting. Look at that. Wow.
So now, Miles, is this our? Ooh, I love those jalapenos.
That's the spicy chicken.
Hold on. Let's get into
This
this.
has the fresh basil from our farmers.
Oh, he's pulling out basil as we go.
Yeah, man.
Basil. Just
Oh, and we get our basil live on the root. So we pick it and it's alive. It's so cool. It's so good this way.
Are you physically having somebody put basil on like that in the restaurant too?
Yeah. Every pizza that gets basil gets picked off of a live branch of basil. Oh, on the root.
really good.
Isn't that great? You like that one?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Little pink sauce? Yeah, it's close to you. You're going to grab that.
Ooh, it is good with the. Did you try a little bourbon with it too?
The caramel, I just really love what's happening with this pizza with the caramelized onions.
Yeah.
This is a new one on the menu?
We're running it as a special, but it's been doing so well.
It's going to
It might
stay.
find its way to the.
You know we love this pizza? Bobby.
Not bad.
Sorry, Bobby.
You know, we'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to eat some pizza for a couple of minutes.
Wow. Now, who's coming up with the new recipes? You? The team?
Yeah, it's a team. It's a team thing. It's we all do. You know, my team's been with me for years and years and years. We have great retention in our company. We always have been able to retain staff and talent, and create talent. And we're teachers. Walter, head chef, executive chef, has been with me for 23 years now. Jimmy Mel, Walter Hefner. Jimmy runs the front of the house, and same. He's about 24, almost 25 years now. Those guys have been involved in every single project that we've done in Northwest Arkansas. Those 2 guys. So, when you talk to Walter, I go, "Hey, you remember that recipe that we did for the sandwich?" And he's like, "Yeah, let me go back here, chef. I've got it right here." Okay. And he goes back to his book.
Wow.
And he's got it. And if I don't have it, Walter's got it. So it's a great way to, continue what we've done in the past and work that in. So to answer your question, we're all working on it. And sometimes the staff, the younger guys, are coming up with stuff. Like this pizza was some of our younger guys. And so we had some caramelized onions the other day. And so I said, "Hey, anybody, if you're hungry, make pizza today. It's been a long day." We put in probably 15 or 16 hours to get ready for this Monday gig that we did. We're closed on Mondays. And so we did a private event on Monday, a fundraiser for a local politician. And so the guys came up with this, and I was like, "Wow, what's this?" Took a slice. It was a big pizza, and it was just amazing. And I thought, for the B team, that we would do bourbon and this caramelized onion pizza.
It's amazing.
Perfect choice.
Sounds like some of your team is going to need promotions.
Definitely, they need promotions. Yeah.
Well, we love what we love about when we go to your restaurant. And now, is it the one in Springdale? The one that
MJ Pizzeria.
I love how, the few times we've gone as a group, me and Bobby, the chef comes out of the back and asks how dinner. You guys you do all the right things that you don't usually get at, especially a pizza place.
We're open, okay?
Yeah.
We always build open kitchens. I want that relationship with the guest. I want the relationship between the staff members. I don't want a front of the house team that has to go back in the back of the kitchen so I want that to be one team. So that's why we do open kitchens. I want people to realize where their food is coming from and look at us and see, hey, we've got nothing to hide. It's all fresh. It's all beautiful.
I love that.
It's all right here, right in front of you. Come on in,
There is no better feeling than say, "Oh, that's my pizza coming out of the oven 5 feet away from me," and they walk it over. It's a good feeling.
Yeah,
Here it comes.
and the salads there, everything there.
Well, I want to come back to the salad.
Well, and one of the things I was going to say about MJ is one of the things that I've loved about it from the beginning, and to me, it's what separates it from a lot of other pizza places, let's say, is you go in there and order. like the spinach and artichoke dip appetizer. Amazing. Like
Man.
when you can have a broad, diverse menu and hit a lot of different things and
Yeah.
hit them well, like that's where I think MJ's sweet spot is.
I think so too. The artichoke dip.
It's
We
phenomenal.
sell. It's amazing. So it's artichokes. It's some mayonnaise. It's some spice. It's some Parmesan. Good Parmesan.
That'll be something addictive in there as well.
And then it's the little rounds of focaccia that we make every single afternoon. And we sell more of that than any other appetizer, and it's amazing. And here's a shout out to my wife. That's my wife's recipe. That's what
that
she
right?
makes. That's Courtney's.
I love it.
Look at the menu. It says Courtney's artichoke dip. Okay. So she would make this. It was her mom's recipe. Then Courtney took it over, and she kind of changed it and evolved it. And we put that on the menu. And I mean, people just get addicted to that artichoke dip. It's a true artichoke dip. It doesn't have spinach in it. Okay. It's all artichoke, 100% artichoke. So it's great.
phenomenal.
We love it.
Can we talk about the Caesar salad for a second?
Yeah.
Please.
All right. So I had to talk about. There's two things I have to talk about in the menu. Non-debatable,
Right?
the best Caesar salad I've ever had.
Thank you.
I don't understand. Like Caesar salad's a Caesar salad. You
Right.
come in. And, what is it? The dressing?
Yes.
It is. Have you had the Caesar salad there? It is. It is unbelievable.
Okay. We recently switched to Little Jim, which is a small little leaf that is like a hybrid romaine. So it's extra sweet. It's extra crisp. So we were doing the romaine for a long time, and I was cutting it, and I want to serve the leaves whole, but our customers hate it when I do that, and I can just look at their face, and I want to serve it like that.
Right.
At James at the Mill, we made these little potato cages, and we did the romaine leaves vertical, dressed in the Caesar salad, coming up out of this potato cage, right?
cool.
And so people would knock it over, and it would kind of still be held together with that potato cage, and then they'd use their knife. But it would still upset them that they're having to use their knife to cut the romaine.
Customers are
right?
the best.
So we wanted to find a way to make this super crisp and just sweet and delicious. And the Caesar dressing is the key, plus the croutons. So you've got those long croutons that have a ton of garlic and olive oil and shallot and fresh herbs and salt and pepper baked every afternoon. And then we put a little balsamic glaze on it.
You've had me a ton of garlic.
Yeah, man. Garlic and shallot, equal parts. Beautiful. So that dressing is why that Caesar is so good. Plus, I like the addition of the pink peppercorns. Those really kind of set it apart and give it a little blast.
It's like food is art.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. That's what we are. That's what we do. Food as art. Yeah.
That you got to trademark that.
Okay. TM.
Yeah. Okay.
R. Registered trademark. Yes.
Now
was good.
I know you've done multiple restaurants. Is this your only restaurant that you're doing at the moment?
It is. I've had a bunch of restaurants around Northwest Arkansas. You know, for 12 years, I was training and working for other people, going to culinary school, studied architecture first before going to culinary school at the University of Arkansas. Went to Vermont, went around the world, really got to work for some great, amazing chefs, amazing properties. Came back home, had an opportunity to work with my family. We started developing hotels and restaurants. So we did in at the Mill, James at the Mill, 1994. We started in at the Mill in 1991, 32 rooms, then added 16 rooms, then built the restaurant, then added on to the restaurant.
And the restaurant's not open.
So currently, it's not part of our deal when we sold it. We sold it to hotel guys, and I didn't want somebody coming behind me. If we're going to sell this, it's got to be the right price, and it was. And if I'm going to sell this property that I've been working on for 24 years of my professional career, okay, it's got to be the right price. And two, I don't want somebody coming behind me.
Your name is on that restaurant.
And people walk in and go, what the hell happened to James at the Mill? Why is this Mexican? Why is this Spanish? Why is this, some different thing now? So that was part of the deal. I'd sold another hotel that we had to them. They came back. Anyway, his answer when I said, what are you going to do with the restaurant was, we're hotel guys. We're going to turn it into a hotel. I said, great, awesome. And, once you sell the property, they can do whatever they want, but they did it. They kept their word. And so James at the Mill, you can still walk in that building and it looks a little bit like James at the Mill in the beginning, the entryway. you can see some of the original James at the Mill, but then it turns into hotel rooms.
So they added rooms where the restaurant was.
That's right. They gutted the building and they built it as hotel rooms and suites.
And then after that and before MJ's, there were other things too?
And at Carno Hall, Ella's Restaurant, 28 Springs, 2 MJ Pizzerias, a ton of consulting around the world. And so we've had a good run, really good run.
We went to 28 Springs while you were there. We used to go over there quite a bit.
Great project.
Yeah.
Todd and Shelley Simmons, and just the whole kind of reintroduction of the downtown of Siloam Springs. Todd and Shelley owned a bunch of real estate down there. They wanted to kind of do some historic preservation, and they invited me to cook at their house.
That's cool.
And we had a great conversation. And
Open invitation. Matt and I would love you to cook at our house. Josh does not want to host anyone at his house, so you're probably not going to get an invite to cook.
Nobody at Josh's house, but he'll come to our houses, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. It sounds like my situation. My wife's like, "What? What are you doing? What? You invited who to our house? No." I get it.
I don't like people.
In your house.
In my house, yes, thank you.
Yeah, so I cooked for Todd and Shelley, and they said, "Hey, we got this building. Would you look at it with us? Would you give us some ideas?" And we did that, and they listened. And I said, "Hey, this is what I see. This is what you should do." And they said, "When can we work with you? Can we start? Can we do this?" And I said, "Let's start. Let's do it." So it was a great project. It was really good. 28 Springs, and it's part of the Simmons Group now, and they host dinners there and bring in their people. And so, but I knew Todd and Shelley for a long time. Todd would bring people to.
And then I didn't know you did Carnell Hall too then?
In at Carno Hall and Ella's Restaurant.
Well, Ella's Restaurant was yours too?
Yes.
God, that's a good restaurant.
Yep, great one.
Yeah.
Great one. Really nice. Second oldest building on the University of Arkansas campus. Took us 3 years to convince the university, don't tear this down. Give us the project. They kind of had to go through a bit of talk to some other folks to make sure that politically that they had, given other people a chance to come in and restore this building. But we took so much dirt out of that basement to make that elevator pit work, to make the laundry work, to make the bakery and the receiving and the butcher shop and the walk-in and the dish room and the wine cellar. And the deal was at Carno Hall was, hey, this is going to be a working hospitality venue that the University of Arkansas is still going to own. We did a 100-year lease for $1, okay, and then we share revenue. Once it gets to a certain point, we get to keep more. They want their money back. They put some money in. We did a true historic preservation on that. We had everybody involved, federal and state historic preservation dollars, jump through all those hoops, make the wavy glass on the.
Oh, it's an amazing.
When you pour the glass, and had to replace the glass, and guys in South Carolina brought it to us, and the shingles, everything. But guys that would come in the building, they would get to the second floor and they're like, "I've waited 50 years to get to the second floor." It was the first women's dormitory on the University of Arkansas campus.
Oh,
yeah, named after Ella Carnall, who was the first woman professor at the U of A. So great.
Are you still involved with that at all?
So I sold it to Ted Belden, and he was one of our partners in the beginning. And my father-in-law and I had 40% of it, and we sold our shares and did another project.
I have not been. No.
Yeah, great project. They've really done well.
It's worth going just to see what you guys did with the whole
carved out
building.
Rooms out of the attic, and really creative use of that space.
Very cool.
Yeah. Lambeth Lounge, fabulous.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, they named it after my father-in-law. That was a big deal.
But that's pretty. That's awesome.
He was a professor at the University of Arkansas for 20 years and parked illegally for forever and ever. got a ton of parking tickets. He would walk in like once a year for the review, and he'd like throw these tickets on the table and go, Somebody needs to take care of these things. I keep getting these things. What are these things? They're on my car every day,
80 episodes. This is the most police bashing we've had in one episode.
I love the police. I just think the police down in Johnson are a little bit trigger happy with the radar gun. That's it.
So when we're developing Cardinal Hall years later, okay, Jim is involved and he's the architect, and he starts getting parking tickets again. And we go to the chancellor's office for a meeting. He does the same thing, throws them on the table. What is this? Get somebody take care of these. This is not my problem.
Took care of it?
Took care of it. It's Jim Lambeth you're talking to, man.
Not Jim Corbett.
No.
Yeah, that's the problem. You got the wrong last name.
Wrong last name.
We would pull up to places. He'd go, "Hey, I'm an architect, and this is a chef, and so we need to get onto this private island right now, And here we go.
So speaking of cool projects.
Yep.
Tell us about the project you're going to be taking on with MJ.
Well, so we've been here 10 years. This is MJ Pizzeria. This is a little floor plan that we brought to share with you guys today. And so this is a 2,200 square foot restaurant. And so what we're doing is we're going to double the space of MJ Pizzeria. We're going to reinvent the bar and the kitchen. We're going to So we have this opportunity. Macadoodles wants to shrink and become more efficient, and we want to grow and explode our business.
You're going to be more than doubling the size of your current location.
We are. We're going to have a private dining space. We're going to have a double-line kitchen. We're going to have dedicated pasta room. We're going to have dedicated sauce room. We're going to have additional cold storage. We're going to get the basement. We're going to have a huge wine cellar in the basement.
There's a basement in that building?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because if you go into Macadoodles and make the left, they have like the little wine cellar if you go down a flight of stairs.
That's right. So we're going to build a big wine by the bottle program. So everything that we've done so far is really hit.
Is it going to be seating downstairs, or is it just going to be wine cellar?
Maybe.
It's not a bad idea.
Maybe a little hush
Speakeasy vibe.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, exclusive.
So I didn't know. The one in Springdale, there's a basement?
Yeah, if you walk in and go to the left.
I've never even seen that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm too busy running around trying to get bourbon that Josh can't find.
you know where the honey holes are, right?
Yeah.
And okay. Yeah. And you know who to talk to over there.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Talk to Shane, talk to Wes.
Yeah. I think
They'll
Wes
lead
is
you
who
in the
I
right
usually
direction. Yeah,
talk to,
Wes, red hair. Looks like the guy on the
But that's going to be huge for you. Like
incredible. Incredible. I don't have to move.
No, and you have a location that is easy for us. All of us live way up here. So it's easy to go to eat at your restaurant because it's literally right off the interstate. You don't have another 30 minutes of driving once you get off.
So in 2015, we didn't realize how good of a location this is for Benton and Washington County. There's a ton of people that meet. And guess what? We're right in the middle.
Yep.
Exit 73, just off Interstate 49, corner 48th Street and Elm Springs Road. There we are.
Yep.
MJ Pizzeria. It's right there. It's easy to get on and off. We have a great lunch. We have a great dinner. So
Parking.
Yes, incredible parking. Tons of parking.
Yep.
Never run out of parking. Yeah. And Aldi just added behind us, so they've got a huge parking lot. So we really have a, and they're cool. They're like, hey, sure, no problem. Roll over to us if you want to.
We're great too.
No, I love the location, and for us, it's nothing. They buzz down there.
Super convenient.
Yeah.
The other piece that's interesting is, we got, most of us have had kids at the university.
Yep.
And
Tart flambe.
I don't know what's on that. It's amazing.
This is tart flambe.
Tart
flambe.
Yeah, try it. It's
This
amazing.
is the Alsatian style pizza from the edge of Germany and France called Alsace. And so what they do is they make this white pizza. Okay, so we do a creme fraiche base, then the mozzarella blend that goes on, and then Arkansas bacon, sweet onions, and then I like to add, chef's version is fingerling potatoes.
I love the potatoes.
potatoes.
That takes it to another level.
I'll take one. Thanks,
Okay.
man.
That's all right.
King's County. King's County.
par for the course.
I was over here filling mine up by myself. I didn't want anyone to notice.
That's a better pour. That's good. You were shy on that first pour.
Yeah, the potato is great on.
Isn't that great?
No, it like
And then the next pizza, this is our number one pizza right here. This is the loaded meat pizza.
Oh my.
We make all the meat on here except for the pepperoni. I've got some buddies in Chicago that make the pepperoni.
You know who would love this loaded meat one?
yeah, Bobby.
Bobby.
Oh,
Poor Bobby.
sorry, Bob.
Sorry, Bobby.
It's so funny because I don't know. Was he in? No, he wasn't involved. You said who? Dooley?
Yeah. So we've had a few pizza places on it before, and Rob gets up and he's like, "Oh, I have a pizza oven, and I used to have my pizza, and I'm a New Yorker, and my go-to is pepper." And he loves MJ's pizza.
he does.
Like, he loves it. He is going to be
does.
kicking himself from his.
He wants to go there all the time with that stuff.
You guys ever do podcasts away from the studio?
We're working on
Close.
that.
Okay, so sometimes you should do it at MJ, and bring Rob and the whole team, and we'll do it. We'll have some pizza live.
We're kind of waiting until you get that. So when is the edition starting?
So we're going to start in January.
And
How
will
long is it
you?
gonna take?
how
So
long will you be-
I'm saying I would love to be done in 5 months. It's pretty invasive.
Sounds like a big project.
It's a big project. We're doing a lot, and so I
Is
know
there
what
a
your
way
next
you're going
question
to do
is.
to go or something while that's
So that's
is
the
that-
next
okay.
question always, and I love this. We're not closing.
Oh, even
Right.
better.
I'm not closing. You know, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yep.
I'm not leaving.
We're not closing. Okay.
Perfect.
I'm keeping this.
No
thing up.
disruption.
Well, maybe disruption, but we're not closing.
Yeah.
So I don't want to
Smart.
close the
That's
business.
smart.
I just want to say, hey, pardon us as we're doing this, okay? And if we have to wall off the bar and transition, then that's what we got to do. There's
Yeah.
too many people that love this restaurant.
Yeah.
We're too busy. I've got too great of a staff. I don't want to. So
Yeah.
if I've got to put a tent on the patio, that's what I'm doing to make this go.
Cool.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Did you pick a contractor already?
So I'm close. We're close. I've got a well-known contractor, and then I've got somebody that's really hungry. That's really trying to get the job.
We should talk about it offline.
We should.
Bobby could
We
do
should.
that.
We're
So,
in
yeah.
the middle of building our second Jen's Place barbershop,
Yeah.
and we went through a big RFP process. And
Oh man.
yeah, I'll give you my recommendation.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love that. Yeah, because it's important.
Yeah.
This is major league important, and you know restaurants aren't cheap, man. They're just
Yeah.
not cheap. It's mechanical, electrical, plumbing, heavy, and then it's a heavy equipment package, and then you've got all the bells and whistles to go along with that. You know, CCTV and TVs and just everything that goes. HVAC is massive in restaurants, so
Oh yeah.
it takes a lot. But we're good at it, and we love doing it. And this is my favorite part: is the design and the development of it, and you know, developing the new recipes and developing the new plans. And what we'll end up with is a great new bathroom system. We're going to not mess with this 24 seats right here. That'll be the same. We're going to redevelop the kitchen line. We're going to redevelop the dish, the dough, the sauce, and the pasta rooms. Okay, the party room will have its own kitchen that'll take care of it, so that the private is not interrupting regular service. And then we'll redevelop the patio as well, and kind of the front of it. And the mayor was here the other night, and I got him to say, yeah, we're going to do this. So
I love it.
Now,
So-
is there? Do you already have a party room or no?
no, we don't.
Okay.
Every time you're there,
we have
Matt,
70 seats. It's tiny.
Well, I just know that some of the other locations have a party room, and I was like, then I was I was like, do they have one? There?
Yeah, we've
So,
done these
okay.
big restaurants, and this is
Yeah.
the smallest. But the best performing restaurant we've ever done is the smallest one. Isn't
Yeah.
that bizarre? Anyway, this is going to be a really cool design and redevelopment of the property.
So that's going to be you're going to almost double your seats, right?
We are. We're going to have a 54 seat dining room. We're going to have a 112 seat dining room and bar. We're going to have 24 seats at the bar, and then we're going to have about a 50 seat patio. So
That's going to be
And then downstairs
And then
to be
possibly-
downstairs is going to be some storage and some beer, all full kegs. This time we're going to do a scissor lift. We're going to have a big storage room, and we're going to have tons of wine. This is enough storage for 4,000 bottles of wine right there.
How much would it cost me if I wanted to put in a Murphy bed down there for myself?
Well, see, this room right here closes off, so you know it's going to be cool. You're going to have like 64 degrees here year round, so that we can keep that wine nice. But I think right here might be a nice little table right there, right in this.
Poker night.
Yeah, a little speakeasy thing.
We may have to see if Rob wants to pay for like this area sponsored by Rob Nelson, have his own couple seats at the bar.
Yeah, no problem.
Right?
Yeah, we put a big plaque right here, Rob Nelson plaque.
Like
Big
Norman
brass
Cheers.
plaque.
You can
Yes.
walk in and
I love that.
Yeah.
This pizza, this meat.
the meat one is unbelievable.
Loaded meat. We sell so much of that.
So good.
Yeah, that's a
Pepperoni.
popular one. Pepperoni's great, isn't it?
So good.
Yeah.
All of
Very
it's good.
Where do you get it from? Chicago, you said?
A couple brothers up there making some pepperoni for us, shipping it to us.
So obviously we've talked a lot about like the explosion in the area from a development standpoint, and hit a lot in Bentonville,
Yep.
see a lot in Rogers. So you're down in Springdale. Tell us a little bit about what's going on down there, because I know there's a lot of activity in up here in Bentonville, Rogers area. We may not hear about it as much.
So I love what's happening in our little corner, and so there's a big medical push. Okay, the Georges and the Tysons, they're all putting their money into Children's Hospital. They've already doubled Children's Hospital. They're adding on again. There's more and more medical coming. Okay, we love that. Mercy's right across the street from us. There's 1,000 apartments that are about to open. There's hundreds of homes that are being built. Hundreds. Okay, Gene George is going to come through to Wagon Wheel Road. It's going to tie the whole neighborhood that's already developed in Wagon Wheel easily down to us, and just all the development that's happening on 412, and that's going to be easy to get to us. And then the existing neighborhoods are amazing. We have a ton of people that come all the time from those neighborhoods that are surrounding us.
All your regulars.
All of our regulars, yeah. They treat it as their country club. They see, everybody sees each other. Hey, how's it going? You guys take the kids home tonight. We're going to stay late. We'll switch with you next time. Just everybody knows, it's a local hangout. I love what's happened here. This is.
And are you there on a regular basis?
I'm there almost every day. Yeah. Yeah. If I'm out of town, we're in Florida at our property in Florida at our home down there. And we don't do much else besides go to Florida and come back and work a lot.
Do you invite your friends to your home in Florida? Because others in this room that have a home in Florida typically don't invite their friends.
They don't?
They typically don't. No. They typically don't.
It's an open invite.
And they send pictures of all the good bourbon they're drinking. And they're like, oh, well, that's wonderful. Thanks for the invite. So you do invite your friends.
Yeah, we do. There's a little barbecue. There's a beautiful pool. We're right on Biscayne Bay.
Oh.
It's us and the iguanas. It's great.
Sounds
Beautiful.
wonderful.
It is good.
I love some
It's nice
Biscayne
little
Bay.
Biscayne Bay is beautiful.
Is that where you're
Get out there.
Where are you?
I'm on the West Coast. When we're by Punta Gorda. We're in Punta Gorda.
Nice. Yeah, it's changed a lot.
Yeah.
Our little neck of the woods has become. It used to be South American banks, and just a ton of Cuban influence, Cuban food, and so now it's just international, and it's just exploded.
And it's fun. We went to Miami for the boat show.
Wonderful.
Like a year or two ago. And Carrie and I were like, it would be fun just to stay at a place there for like a month or two and just all the little restaurants and shops down there. It's awesome. We love it.
8th Street, Calle Ocho, it's amazing. It's really good. There's such good food there. There's always been great food. Now there's great art. Now there's great shopping. There's just a lot to do.
Yeah.
Can we break some news on the podcast here?
Sure.
That you're going to open up a restaurant in Florida?
Oh my God, let's do it. Come on. We'll the four of us will just all put it in the middle of the table. Let's do it.
Well, we'll have to have Bobby get in because he has pizza.
Understood.
20% each.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Bobby's going to negotiate for 25 somehow.
Yeah.
Knocked him out.
There's always space, there's always space available. Restaurants, either hit or they don't down there, and quick. So I love to go to Joe's Stone Crab. That's amazing. When you guys come down, we'll have to take you to Joe's.
Feels like an invite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't just met one.
I know everybody at Joe's. We've been going for years. It's
I'm
amazing.
surprised because you seem so shy and reserved.
Yeah.
It's hard to get a word out.
I really talk
It
about
is.
that.
It is. My father-in-law took me to Joe's the first time, okay? And he's like, I'm going to take you to this great restaurant. It's amazing. They make Jimmy Buffett wait, okay? So we walked in. There's a huge bar. You do the thing. You put your name on the list, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. The maitre d' does one of these to me. He's like, hey, come here. I'm like, me? He's like, yeah, big big guy. His name's Bones. Okay.
Bones.
He runs the door, right? He's a great, huge Miami Dolphin fan.
Well,
Okay.
we won't hold that against.
I know, but
Jets, Jets.
right,
Jets.
right. So Bones is doing this, and he's like, "Didn't you play for the Dolphins?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I played for the Dolphins." He's like, "Right this way." And he can see it. The first time my father-in-law takes me there,
love it.
he's like, "Who are you? What is this?"
That's
why,
fantastic.
why did we just get sat at Joe's Stone Crab in 5 minutes? So that's fun.
That's
It's
awesome.
fun.
We should try that.
Bones can drink a lot of Budweiser. He's a lot of fun to go to a Dolphins game with.
I'll bet he.
So Jets Dolphins will go.
Based on the
There
week
it
one, he
is.
probably had a lot of beer during week one with the Dolphins. My God, they were the only team worse than the Jets.
Well, that's what the Jets. The Jets disappointed because they were winning the whole way until.
I don't want to talk about that. Let's do it more. So obviously, you have a loyal following down at MJ's.
Yeah, we do. We have people that have. It took a moment. We didn't go Miles James Pizzeria.
Yeah.
We did MJ, right? Pizzeria, and I just wanted the place to speak for itself.
Yeah, I thought Michael Jordan owned this.
Michael Jordan.
I thought MJ was from Michael Jordan. Now,
that's
now
why he did that. He wanted to
Spider-Man-
kinda-
Spider-Man's girlfriend.
He wanted people to wonder
No,
what it
it's not
was.
Spider-Man's girlfriend.
But people have figured it out. It's been 10 years now. So, now they understand, hey, this is Chef Miles' place. And they know that they can come in there and get quality. Great service, great consistent food, great atmosphere.
So, question: as you're doing this renovation,
Yeah.
you obviously want to stay true to the core and keep the people at MJ's, but you also probably want to do some new menu additions and try to make it a little bit more attractive, get a broader audience. How do you balance those two things?
Question. So we have a 10 burner.
He's no Bobby.
He was studying last
no Bobby.
night.
Great. I love this.
Yeah.
Great question.
I just needed to ask you a question so I could take another bite of pizza.
Yeah, that's right.
you guys keep me talking and I can't eat pizza. And you guys eat.
You see what we're doing here? You talk, we eat.
So one of the challenges when we first opened this restaurant was we had a small budget. We'd bootstrap this thing, right? And so I ended up with a 2-burner stock stove, okay? It's a low boy. It's got big burners. And then we step up and we've got a 10-burner with 2 convection ovens below it. Then a pizza oven, okay? That's it. That's all we have. That's where we cook cakes. That's where we cook cookies. If a tuile batter is stretched on a little silpat and cooked off, that's where we do it. Sausages, meatballs, every single thing, every day fresh. So I'm excited to have some more firepower in this renovation. And so to be able to build a cooking line.
Look at
that. Look at this. Yeah.
I hope the camera can get that.
Overcompensating for
Like you're got like
first
20 burners in there, plus the other ones.
Yeah, so we're redundant on the back line. Everything that we've got on the front, we do again on the back. And I've got some other equipment back there that's just slightly different. But here's the main thing. I want to still be a pizzeria, okay? I still want our pizza to be core, and I still want it to be this casual, fun place that come as you are, and I really mean it. People come in there in flip-flops and T-shirts, and, it's cool. It's fine. You don't have to dress up. But I want the food to be elevated, right? So I want this great pizza. Recently, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's been almost a year we've had a filet on the menu.
I didn't know
So
I don't get past the pizza.
48th Street filet, okay, is on the menu. And I'm talking 10 or 11 ounce prime filet, a big chunk of it, and potato galette and green beans, 2 sauces.
Are there seats available tonight?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. I'll make sure.
We'll get Bones to get us a seat.
Bones is in. So for us to be able to come back and go, pasta cooker, 2 6-burners, 2 fryers, a landing station, a wood-burning grill, an incredible 3-deck new pizza oven, a pizza build station, then flip to the backside, 2-burner stock stove, 10-burner, 2 convections below,
Rob would
fryer.
walk through that kitchen and be like a kid in a candy store.
Exactly.
He would love that.
Chefs are going to walk in here and go, dude, what is up? This is great. 2 wood-burning grills, a double stack convection, a double stack deck, a dedicated pasta station, dedicated pastry station. So it's going to be fun.
I love listening to how excited
He is excited. I
you
love
are
that.
about just talking about the kitchen.
It is nice. It is nice. And this bar is going to be, so we're working with this group and these guys that I've been involved with design and all of our projects, Melissa and Jamie in Little Rock. Melissa, the other day, she's got her screen up and she's in Little Rock and I'm here. We're sharing a screen. And she's like, have you heard of glass tender? And I'm like, no, I haven't heard of glass tender. So she's like, let's build a bar. And I'm like, yes. So she takes me to their site. It's all 3D. You start plugging, you start playing with this equipment. And I am so impressed with this company, Glass Tender, that is going to build this bar for us. It's going to be amazing. Like down to the millimeter.
I'm sure it's going to be a slightly expensive project.
So the numbers are looking like it's going to be, it's at least what I spent on the entire project to begin, right? Probably that again. So we spent $850,000 the first time to build MJ Pizzeria. That's the patio. That's everything, right? But there was nothing there. It was a warehouse. The reason I'm asking this is because Matt's worried there's going to be a price increase on the pizza. Like he's like, I'm going to end up paying for.
No, actually, what I was
in 10 years, we've done 4 price increases in 10 years. Okay, that's so
reasonable,
right? It is.
Yeah, very.
I was just going to ask, since he's going to be so busy, well, I could probably buzz down to Biscayne and check on the house, flush the toilet. I got to flush the toilets, make sure everything's
What I love is the Nest. You can go on your phone and turn the AC on before you get there now, which is great.
I mean, like, why am I sweating behind here? Did Miles shut the AC off again? Miles, 78 does not work for me. He's like, the addition's killing me.
He's the friend that you don't. Yeah.
Did I tell you where the key is?
No.
Go in the hallway and you reach it. That's where the key is.
You're gonna have to edit that out.
But this build is gonna, it's gonna make sure he can't get the air conditioning.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gonna be a monster.
So 32 seats right around the bar, open kitchen, wood burning grill, private dining space, beautiful patio right over here.
How many people in the private dining space?
54 seated and 100, maybe 110 standing.
So you're talking about events. You're talking about.
Oh, we're talking events, baby. We're doing events.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have an event coordinator. We're going to have event
Zach
sales.
Roller's looking for you.
Hey, Zach, how's it going, man? Miles, do you have space tonight at MJ Pizzeria? I think that's what that's.
I'm sure that's what it said. Shout out to Zach. He interrupted our podcast today.
Let's see what he said.
He's probably got the room bugged. He heard there were fillets down there.
Yeah,
I better get seats before those guys take them.
Yeah. He wants my email address. Okay. I'll send it to him in a little bit.
But it feels like a great location for holiday parties. That room will be fantastic.
Yeah. So when you talk to the city officials in Springdale and you tell them, hey, we're going to do a private space, they light up. They're like, we can have a meeting here. We can have an event here. Mm-hmm. So I just think, and so Monday, this last Monday, we expected some people to show up. Okay. We put it out there a couple months in advance that we're doing this little private party. And we had over 200 people before 6 p.m. The party opened at 6.
Holy.
We had over 200 people before 6. Wow. I mean, great turnout.
Yeah.
Incredible turnout.
On a night that you were closed specifically for this party.
On a Monday. On a Monday. So
Yeah, which Monday traditionally,
not good.
Yeah.
No, not good for a restaurant. Anyway, yes, we're going to do parties and we're going to have special menus and we're going to do wine pairings and we're going to do bourbon pairings and we're going to do bourbon dinners. And
Sounds great.
Yep.
Feels like the B Team 2026 holiday party.
I know.
Right?
Better for it now.
The 4 of us and our
I
spouses.
think we could have it this year
Bobby
just to talk about next year's.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, now we got
room's
to
not gonna
bring
be open
Jen
yet.
and Corey.
That's all right.
All right, I have one last question.
Sir. Yes.
So pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
Well, from New York, I have passion about pizza.
What about-
Jersey pizza? You know, in Northeast, it's like, hey, pizza's different.
Right?
So I've heard the most important thing is good crust. I've heard the most important thing is use really good cheeses. I've heard the most important thing is the sauce. I've heard the most important thing is the right ovens. I've heard the most important thing is having the right water. What is the most important thing to making a great pie?
He's no Bobby.
So the most important thing for us is the consistency in the dough and the consistency of the toppings. Okay. So we work extremely hard every single day fresh sausage, make it every day. meatballs, make it every day. Okay, sauce every day. We're grinding our cheese. We're making the dough 3 days in advance. That's the sweet spot. Okay.
And how hot do the ovens get?
So we're currently a wood-burning pizza oven restaurant. We cook at about 580 to 620.
Okay.
So what happens is
I'll allow it.
Yeah. You get busy, right? And the stone just sucks the heat, right? The pizza goes in and it just, so we're trying to get that dough out like 2 hours before we need it. So it's almost up or up to room temperature. Okay. And then the ingredients, they're cold. They're going on top, health code. It's right on top. It's cold. It's, 38 degrees, 35 degrees. And so that just, that slows you down. So one of the things that we've been working on is some tech in the kitchen on the pizza oven. So we found these guys that are making this electric oven, and it is out of control and it recovers so quickly. So they say we can get the oven up, and I'm not going to do this type of pizza, but they say we can get the oven up to 900 degrees in 30 minutes from room temp.
Wow.
So it's fast.
Because the fire one, that's a day, right? To get it to.
We go in on Mondays on our day off and we start a fire just to keep keep it up, just to keep it going.
That crazy.
That's unbelievable.
You say we, you, or you have the team?
Yeah. Walter or myself, we're going in there on Mondays. It's a good day to look around, and we clean like crazy on Mondays. We pay a lot of money to clean. We want a clean restaurant.
Yeah.
And, we're doing things in there on Mondays, and the phone's ringing, and I'm answering the phone going, hey, man, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Can I get you, tomorrow? Can I get you Saturday? Can I get you Wednesday? So, it's one of the best things we've done is close on a Monday. We were 7 days a week pre-COVID, and post-COVID, we're doing so much better.
Is Monday the only day you're closed?
That's the only day we're
Sundays
closed.
you're open.
Sunday open.
Sunday
Absolutely.
busy?
Sunday's busy, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
Sunday, okay. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, busy. Tuesday, almost every Tuesday's busy. Sometimes not. Wednesday, almost every Wednesday's busy. Sometimes
Well, the
not.
other thing too is there's not a ton of seating. You're not a 6,000 square foot restaurant yet. So you come in and it's full, and you're typically waiting, which is a wonderful thing. Just if you drop in, there's a line out there. It must be really good food, right?
Right.
Now when you're going to expand,
24-seat bar.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah. And a portion of the bar with no seats where you can just walk up.
Which
and
is
still
nice.
get service. Still get full service standing. Okay. I love that. I love that portion of the bar that you can do that. And the thing that we'll miss is that, that wall of bourbon that we have in the restaurant. And so a couple of years ago, really good customer, Hayden and Tatum came to me and they said, hey, we love your bourbon. You've got a few good bourbons, but we want you to get really serious about bourbon. I'm like, I thought we were serious about bourbon. He said, you're not serious.
Really serious.
You're not serious about bourbon. And they told me straight up, and they're good customers and we're friends. And they told me, they're like, you only have like 8 bourbons that we like. You've got maybe 15 bourbons, but you need to really step up your game. And I'm like, okay. So we did. And now we have a bourbon following. People come in for our bourbon list.
How many bourbons do you have?
I got a wall of bourbon, so
We gotta go
I
down
probably have like 40, 45.
That's great.
Yeah, not bad. We recently got some steps in the bar, little uplit steps, and I've been putting everything fine there. So on this Monday party, some of my guys in the bar came to me and they go, hey, chef, we got an idea. What do you think? And they said, what if we take all of our high-end stuff and set it on the bar? I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's set it on the bar, like right on the bar.
For the party.
Yeah, for the party. So it was an open party.
Help
open,
yourself to the...
Well, we're gonna make you drink. We're gonna pour, we're gonna portion control, but these are some of the things that we're excited about, right? Oh my gosh. Just like people are like, I didn't know you had that. I want that. I want that kernel. I want that double oaked. I want that,
Well, what's interesting is we're all big bourbon drinkers here. We're on a lot of the local bourbon pages, and once or twice a month, somebody goes, I'm looking for a good restaurant. Where do they have the best bourbon bar? And everybody says, go here, go here, go here, go here. They talk like the place, the burger place down in Fayetteville, Hugo's.
Yeah.
Downstairs. They're known for their bourbon selection.
Incredible bourbon selection.
So people always go, I'm going to go down there. And it's all top shelf. So that's important that as you're going to expand to continue to do that.
I think so too. So one of the things we lose in the bar is there's no wall. It's all in the round now.
But forget it, we're not coming.
Exactly. So I'm thinking like this wall over here, we'll just stack with bourbon and we'll just run over there if we need it, right? And then we'll do these displays. One of the greatest restaurant groups in the nation is called Hillstone Restaurant Group.
Shout out to Hillstone.
Hillstone's amazing. They are consistent. Their staff is amazing. Their product is incredible. It's not Michelin star food, but it's good food and it's consistent, and their staff is amazing and their offerings are amazing. So Hillstone does a great job. They do kind of this bar all the time. And what they do is that 2 or 3 step thing, and they face the bottles towards the customers. Like my guys at the bar the other night did, that really worked for us on that Monday that we're closed, that we're having an event. So I think that's what we're going to do.
Cool.
So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to put it out there, not hide it out back.
No.
That's then people see it and they're like, oh, I want to try that.
Something to be proud of.
Yeah.
Miles, I have to ask my question. If Rob was here, we'd lean over to Rob, and Rob would say, for the viewers at home, you know exactly where I'm going.
Oh, I know where you're going.
If somebody comes into MJ's and said, I heard the podcast, the B Team podcast, what discount can you offer? Can you do something that says 10% off an appetizer? Can you do what can you do for somebody that walks in and goes, I heard the B Team podcast? That's a Bobby question, right?
From now to the end of the year, 25% off your bill. Let's go.
You have to do that.
No.
I mean, I'm going to live there. For the rest of the year.
I thought it was going to be, chips with your artichoke dip.
Yeah.
No. Chips are free.
We need something serious. That's too much.
Come on.
That's too much.
How about half off an appetizer? How about
Half off an appetizer is easy.
easy? All right, there you go, Matthew. So when you go in,
How about half off an appetizer? If you order an app and an entree, you get a free dessert.
ooh, whoa.
Well, you know how I'm going to
So what desserts do you have?
Yeah, we didn't even get to this.
Oh my God.
Have you not seen our chocolate cake?
This may this may become a two-parter.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, the chocolate cake's amazing. We're always playing around with the desserts. We always have specials.
Cheesecake?
Incredible.
Let's go.
Off the charts cheesecake.
Let's go.
Beautiful. Gorgeous little apple tart that we're working on right now. Creme brulee changes, always mixing up the flavors, changing it up. Sorbets, ice creams made in-house, all the cookies made in-house.
You've done this restaurant thing once or twice.
What it feels like is Matt and Carrie are going to show up and be like, we're going to cover dessert tonight. We're going to cover dessert. But it's free for the BT podcast.
That's what's so neat about going to Miles Pizza Place is you put a nice restaurant mixed in with a pizza place. You get
That's it. From appetizers to desserts.
And I didn't even know about this steak. So our youngest
I didn't know either.
she's allergic to milk and eggs. So but she loves steaks. So now we can go to pizza and Natalie can have steak.
Everybody's a winner.
Yeah.
Let me show you a little bit of our expansion menu.
Oh, but
This is
Feels like you're breaking news here again.
share this on the podcast website.
all right. What do we got here? It's here. Here we go. MJ remodel menu.
Whoa.
Holy moly.
Jeez. Okay, so
looks like
so come down here
Corey's shopping list on Amazon.
come down here to bar snacks. Just read some of the
Matt, you're breaking
some of
news.
those bar snacks.
Deviled eggs with crispy capers.
And
I love some
love
deviled
deviled
eggs. Warm nuts. That'd be good for you,
I bet
Josh.
you would like that.
Crab cakes, calamari, croquettes, onion rings,
Moroccan barbecue.
Don't put big words in front of
lobster roll.
Lobster.
lobster.
All right, I'm gonna throw out
This
there.
one right here.
I'm skeptical on the lobster. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Roman style tart flambe. We did those on Monday. Big hit.
Yeah.
Wow, what a
So many
Miles, you're
cured
gonna have to
meats. The artichoke dip.
like here.
Here's the burger.
Signature 48th Street burger.
Oh, on the road. Yeah, that'll a filet burger.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian.
Yeah.
Banh mi sandwich.
Gosh.
Duo
that's
foie
so
gras.
good.
foie gras.
That's a big menu.
And a sliced and
Miles, that's a huge menu.
Yeah, it's bar snacks.
Yes, that's just bar snack.
That's just a bar stick.
You have to give it to somebody that can read. You did a good job there.
Miles, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
You're going to have to prove it to me on the lobster roll. I'm just saying.
Hey, do you like cousins? Have you had cousins?
I have not.
Oh my gosh, these guys are amazing. In Maine,
Now, do you do it hot or cold, however they want it?
I'm a cold guy.
Yes, of course.
I like it cold too. But I always ask.
But look, if you want it hot, we'll go hot.
Yeah, we'll defend your right to be wrong. But a cold lobster roll is the way to go.
Cold.
Yes, of course.
Yes, don't do hot.
From Long Island.
But if you want it hot, we'll make it hot.
This menu is amazing.
I wouldn't. I'd tell them to pound sand if they weren't. Go find another place.
This menu is
like the
amazing.
menu?
Amazing.
Oh,
Jim, take a look.
I'm not in the
so good.
restaurateur business. You don't tell customers to pound sand often.
No,
We try not to.
You smile.
Sand with a smile.
Bless your heart, we can't make it.
Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Miles, can you give everybody the website?
Yeah, MJPizzeria.com.
Okay.
MJ Pizzeria, Pizzeria.com. You can go to our website.
Why were you looking at Matt when you spelled it?
Well, I just spell
He
it.
didn't know pizza had a Z in it. We'll get past that.
So for everyone, just to reiterate, when do you think you'll have the addition done?
July.
Like July, 4th of July.
That would be great. We opened July 5th in 2015, so I want to do a grand opening July 5th.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
We will be there. Thank you for
And you're not going to.
Yeah.
He's not
Thanks.
closing, so I love.
We're not
this.
closing.
No, but we'll be there for the grand opening. B team has its own section.
Yeah.
Cheers.